Have you ever tell processes? Instead of telling it in a bullet point like this in your presentation, why not show it in a visual representation that can guide better understanding for your audience? Hi, my name is 𝗱𝗏𝗴𝗿, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to show, don't tell in your presentation. Three things that we need for this particular example: the text, the shapes, and the lines. Because of the content related to processes, I will choose some shapes like arrows to depict the content for processes. Let us jump into PowerPoint and I will show you the steps how to create one. Firstly, I need to copy the shapes to the blank slides that I have. I know that I have 4 steps in this process. I hold on to the Shift and Control key on my keyboard, and you will notice that my cursor turned into a plus point. Click and drag it out, and it will duplicate the shape. I have the second one, the third step, and the last step. Right? Because of the last step is the end of the steps, I don't remain it as an arrow like this. I make it into a square. Now, it doesn't seem like a process because it is not prominent enough. So what I need to do is to send this to the back, send the second step to the third shapes to the back, and the last shape to the back. And it is not even prominent enough because the borders doesn't really show it out. I need to thicken the border a bit. Let's say I'm choosing a border of 4.5 point, and now it is obvious that there is an arrow in between the shape. I know that the first step is receive, type in receive. Second step is access. Third step is investigate, and the last step is resolve. Right, so I have all the titles for the steps ready. Next is to copy and paste the content related to the first step. The text is a bit big. What we need to do is to reduce the size. 14 points is good enough, and also adjust it so that it can fit to the space where I'm talking about receive in the step. If you notice that the bullet points is close to each other, it as if the whole chunk of text looks a bit messy and cluttered. What do we need to do is to give some spacing between the bullet points. Right click and go to paragraph, and you will notice that there is a spacing option for us to increase. For this case, I increased to 12 points, and you will see that we have a breather between the bullet points. Next, to copy the lines in order to separate the steps and put in between these 2 steps. And now I copy these particular bullet points to the next steps. Same thing, hold on to the Shift and Control key and drag it out to the next point. You will notice that it will copy the same thing to the next step. Go and copy the bullet points related to the second steps. Copy and highlight everything. Instead of hitting Ctrl V to paste it on, right click, and now this paste as keep text only. You paste keep text only, meaning that it replaces the text, but the formatting is still intact as what we have configured. So if we keep repeating the steps like this, we should be able to design some sort like a process flow in a visual representation. Alright, so this is how it looks like. Next time, if you have something to tell, especially in a process format like this, instead of tell it out in your presentation, why not show it out to guide better understanding? Remember, show, don't tell. 𝗱𝗏𝗴𝗿 here, signing off. I will see you next time. Bye.